It has become so common for us to think of cholesterol as being dangerous that we have forgotten what it actually is. Now, cholesterol makes your cells walls flexible, and it helps the building blocks of hormones like testosterone and vitamin D. You can also digest fast with cholesterol because it becomes bile acids in your gallbladder. Now, keep in mind, there are many forms of cholesterol. Some are super beneficial than others. When oxidized, some forms of cholesterol contribute to plaque growth, while others prevent it. So technically, it doesn't make sense at all to just look at cholesterol as being the main culprit of heart disease. So let me break it down further for your understanding. LDL, known as low-density lipoprotein, some of you know it as a bad cholesterol. LDL carries nutrients from your intestinal tract to your cells. If you fill your LDL with bad fat that has been modified from eating too much sugars and trans fats, such as shortening or other fats used in fast foods or packaged foods, it can for sure transform from a nutrient carrying to a dangerous oxidized plaque lining in your arteries. And triglycerides, they tend to hitch a ride through your bloodstream in LDL. The higher your triglyceride levels, the greater your risk of plaque buildup. When your sugar is elevated, you typically have high triglyceride levels. We would like to see a number actually below 90 milligrams per deciliter. Now, HDL, also known as high-density lipoprotein, some of you know it as a good cholesterol. Now, think of this as the trash collector that cruises your blood vessels, picking up any left LDL and triglycerides in your bloodstream as it works to clean your arteries. Ideally, would like to see triglycerides to HDL ratio below 1 milligrams per deciliter, and levels of HDL should be in the upper 65 milligrams per deciliter or higher, which is very important. Lots of you thinks that when you have high LDL levels, that means you're prone to have plaque growth buildup. It's totally incorrect. The only reason LDL will carry oxidized lipids, only as mentioned before, if you end up consuming way too much processed and modified fats and sugars.